Hello again, Eben Pinion back with another knife review. And today's review is going to be on another Gerber. I know, I've been doing a lot of Gerbers, right? Yeah, well, like I said on a previous video, that they seem to be doing a little bit better, bringing out some better stuff. I've been noticing some of their stuff is becoming more hits than miss. Not to say that I like every hit that they come out with, but usually it's I dislike it because of personal preference. It's just not a knife that appeals to me. But this knife I have been looking at. The more I see it, the more I saw it online, the more I thought about getting it, and finally I just decided to get it. And it's the Order. This is one of 3 American-made models from Gerber. We have the Order, the Decree, which I also have and I really like, and then the Edict. Now, the Order is the less expensive. The Decree would be the most expensive, and the Edict is in between. That's mainly due to the steel. The steel on the Order is 420 high carbon stainless steel, while the steel on the Edict is 154 cm, and the steel on the Decree is S30V. As far as, they're pretty much in a similar class to each other. They all have the black ceramic coating. They all have the black, I guess you call them glass reinforced nylon handles with the rubberized inserts or overmold. And again, they're all made in America. Now, the Edict and the Order are the only 2 that have mid-locks, or otherwise, a shortened version of the lockback, while the Decree has a liner lock. And I believe the Decree is the only one in the line that has stainless liners, and the Decree is the only one that has a glass breaker. But the Order is the only one that uses a thumb hole for deployment. And the Decree also is the only one that has a finger flipper. It also has thumb studs, but it has a finger flipper, and the Edict has thumb studs as well. But the blade shapes are different, even the pocket clips. Because on the Order, it comes situated for right hand tip down carry only. On the Edict, it's right hand tip up carry only. And on the Decree, it's either right hand tip down or right hand tip up carry. So there are some of the differences between the 3 models. I got my Decree on sale for less than $40. I think it was like $37. And for S30V, and I like it. I think it's a great knife. It's not perfect, but I really like it, so that to me is a steal. But anyway, going into the Order, I keep dropping it. Like I said, right hand tip down pocket clip, not bad. Has a lanyard hole, has that glass reinforced nylon handle all the way around, no liners. Rubber inlays, and then for deployment, the thumb hole. Unfortunately, this isn't the best deploying knife, or at least my version isn't. Because for some reason they have a little notch, you could see, sort of cut out there to where When it gets to that point, it stops. And then you gotta take it the rest of the way. I don't know why they do that. Some of the older cold steels did that too. Like, I had an old cold steel Voyager a while back, and it did the same thing. I never understood why they did that. But anyway, once it's open, it's locked in place pretty securely. Actually, very securely by this mid-lock. What you have is like a 3.1 inch modified, I believe they say it's a modified drop point, but I consider it more like a modified clip point. They may consider it a clip point, I'm not sure, but nice high hollow grind. Again, the black ceramic coating, very nice coating. Partially serrated. Unfortunately, for a knife this size with this small of a cutting edge, I either prefer it to be fully serrated or full plain edge. But it is what it is. Decent thickness, and I don't know if you can read it, not very well, but 440C, made in USA, Portland, Oregon. Has a nice pointy tip, good belly, and the ergonomics are pretty good. No jimping except for here, but as you can see, there is a extra finger choil on the blade where you can choke up. And you can, really do some fine work like that. So that's pretty cool. So overall, not a bad knife. If the deployment was quicker, I'd like it a little bit better. And if you could reverse the pocket clip, I think that would be great too. But other than that, for what it is, it's not a bad knife. Certainly you could go out and get much better knife for the cost of this one, with probably a slightly better steel. But for what it is, it's not a bad knife. I would say this is a hit by Gerber. That Gerber did another good job. This one isn't a great job. It's not one of my favorites, but I will say that Gerber did a good job nevertheless. It may appeal to some of y'all, but to me, it's an alright folder. As far as, it's hard to, it's a good folder, but it's not something that now that I own it and have it and have used it and messed with it, that really it's not my cup of tea for a knife, I should say. It's not a bad knife, it's just not something that would be an ebon pinion type pocket knife, put it that way. But nevertheless, I can't say it's a bad knife, though. It's not. It's not a bad knife. It's a pretty good knife. So, anyway, now that I've said that about 1,000 times already in this video, thanks for watching and God bless.